Okay guys, so today we're going to be doing a super clean on this Infiniti G37, so stick around. So right here I'm just giving you a quick overview of what the car looks like before we get started on it. It's pretty dirty, a lot of watermarks, a lot of dust. So just a quick overview to see the before and after and see how far we come with this wash. So before we even get started on the car, what we want to do is we want to make sure we don't have any jewelry or zippers or anything like that on our clothing. That way we're not going to scratch or damage the paint job when we're working on the car. That's the last thing that we want to do. So make sure that you take off anything that could possibly scratch the car. And I'm actually going to be starting on this this car wash a little bit earlier on in the day because I don't want the sun to get over top and cause us to have any streaks on the car. Right now the car is cool to the touch, and that's the way I want to keep it as I'm doing this whole process. So the first thing that we're going to do is actually going to use the pressure washer. No chemicals right away. We're just going to try to wash away some of the top layer of this dirt that we have on the car, and that's how we're going to start. So normally whenever you wash a car, you want to make sure that you have a wash that's not going to strip any of the wax or anything like that off of your car. So this is kind of like what I use right here, this Chemical Brothers. And you can confirm it by looking at the instructions on the side if it would actually damage any of your wax and peel off your wax. But today we're going to strip out the whole car, make sure we get all the oil and everything off the car. So in order to do that, we're going to actually use some Dawn dishwashing soap, but normally you do not use this. You don't want to take off the wax. But today this is what we're using. We're going to put it inside of a foam cannon and make sure that we get a lot of foamy suds. And so let's get started with that. So our next step is that we're going to have two buckets, and we want to make sure that these are clean. Now these two buckets right here are brand new, but I'm going to rinse them out anyway. We don't want any sort of dirt or grit inside the buckets when we're doing our washing. We have our two wash buckets. We have our rinse bucket and we have our soap bucket. Our rinse bucket has our grit guard in it, and that's where we're going to be rinsing everything out and getting all the dirt and the grime and everything put down to the bottom of that bucket. Next thing we're going to use is we're going to use a microfiber wash mitt, and that's going to help kind of pull away all the dirt and everything, get it inside of the wash mitt away from your car. So next thing we're going to do is we're going to rinse the car off with the soap, and we'll start our touch wash. So throughout the whole wash, you're going to see me washing in straight lines as I'm doing right here. And the reason for that is, if for some reason you get some sort of rock or dirt, debris, something like that stuck in the microfiber towel and you end up doing circles when you wash, it could scratch your paint. And if it does scratch your paint, those circular scratches are going to show up way more than a straight line scratch. So that's the main reason I'm doing this, and you'll see me do that through the whole car. Now each time that I rinse, I go over here to the grit guard and I really scrub that microfiber mitt up and down on the grit guard, making sure I get as much debris as I possibly can. And what that grit guard is supposed to do is allow all the debris to settle in at the bottom of that bucket. Then after I do that, I dip it into the soap and I repeat. And don't forget, when you wash your car, that you want to open up your door and wash the inside of that doorway. You forget to do that, and then you got this nice clean car and you open up the door and it looks awful. So don't forget to wash this part. And the same thing goes for that gas tank, so open up that door and wash the inside. Now that we got the car totally washed, we're going to try to pick up any more pieces of debris that may have been left over after the wash was done. And we're going to use these little clay bars. So they're kind of like a putty. You open up the bar and you can knead them just like a putty, and you just rub it across the car. So you're going to lubricate the car with a little bit of water, and then you're just going to rub it across the car. So here I am with a little spray bottle, and I'm just kind of squirting a little bit on the car, and then I'm just going to rub that clay bar across just in straight lines. And spraying it down allows that clay bar to move a lot more smooth across your car. You don't want a high friction on it, so you're just going to kind of move it nice and smooth, picking up any sort of debris. And once these bars are dirty, you're just going to toss them away. They're not really reusable, so use one until it looks like you're getting too much debris in it, and then throw it away and open up a new one. And here you can kind of see some of the particulates that are being picked up. And then I'm just kind of folding that bar over, just like I said, as far as like putty. Fold it over, hide that debris inside, and just start again. Just continue the process. So once I finish going over the car with the clay bar, once again, I soap it up using the dish detergent. Once the soap is applied, I then do another pass with the microfiber cloth, washing the entire car. And the next thing you're going to see me do is tear off this tag off of this towel. And you should be doing this with everything that you're using to wash your car. So all your microfiber towels, your washcloths, everything, rip the tags off, because that is a possibility that they could scratch your vehicle, and you don't want that. And so this is a microfiber towel that I'm using to dry off the car, and as you can tell, I'm just using straight swipes of the car, just letting it just sit on the car as I'm pulling it down. And I do this over the entirety of the car. Now check out the shine on this car. I mean, it looks awesome. It's almost like a mirror reflection. So all of that washing, it's really paid off at this point. So yeah, I'm extremely happy with the wash so far, and the next part's just going to be waxing. And as you can see, I'm just applying plenty across the vehicle in straight lines, just the same way that I did the washing. So after I let it set up and it hardens, I remove the wax with a microfiber towel. Once again, just kind of moving in straight lines. And don't forget, once you get a buildup of that wax on a towel, grab a different cloth and just continue the process. And just look at the shine. I mean, it's pretty amazing what this does, what this step does. It's really kind of the icing on the cake part of the step, and it's amazing how this car looks. This is a showroom shine. I mean, just pretty amazing. This process really cleaned this car up very nice, and it's not a process that you're going to use all the time. It's just whenever you want to get your wax off and redo everything. But man, it will make your car look sharp. But that is it for the video, guys. I really hope you guys enjoy the video. Don't forget to like, don't forget to subscribe, because that helps this channel keep going. But until next time, I appreciate you watching, and look in the description below. I'll add a link to everything that I used in this video. See you guys next time.